Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go. I'll show you how a country mile can take us all night. Feeling higher than a bull's tail up an old dirt road. I ain't gonna run or hide. We can let the fire burn wild. That's just my countryside.
Hey you guys, good morning. So I literally just woke up and I'm trying to talk like this, otherwise my voice is going to be really raspy. Anybody else talk like that? So I just got up and I noticed that there's been like an explosion. Oh, hi, Ren. There's been an explosion of chicks in the incubator. So cute. I'm gonna have to definitely stop. I can't talk with them. My pretty. She's so cute. So anyways, I'm definitely gonna have to show you guys those chicks. And today we have family coming. So we have Troy's dad and his brother that are traveling down, and they said that they're gonna be surprising us with something. So I have no idea what that would be. Well, I kind of have like an inkling. I'm kind of hoping that it's what I think. I'm not going to say it just in case it's not. But I would be super excited. So anyways, we're going to get the bed made. We're going to get some chores done. I have some cowboy candy I need to get done. I have some tallow that needs to get in the fridge. Just some random things. I have some onions that I need to chop up and get in the freezer. So you guys are just going to come along with us for like just kind of a miscellaneous. And then I'll definitely video what it is that they're bringing. So yeah, we're going to start with getting my bed made and getting these clothes that were in the laundry, that were in my dresser. So, and then, we'll kind of get into our day and get it going. Hi, chickies. Look at all those babies. Look at all those babies. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. So what will happen from here is we'll continue to kind of let the rest of them hatch out. There's still several in there that have not hatched. So probably here soon, once we have the brooder completely set up in the garage, we will transfer all of the ones that are like dried. All of their feathers are dried, and we'll transfer those out to the garage, into the brooder. So then that way it kind of leaves some room for any of the new ones that are going to hatch, and it doesn't get like too overcrowded in there, and they don't get like suffocated in their eggs either, because we've had that before. So I'm kind of seeing if any eggs are having an issue or any chicks are having an issue hatching.
How much is it?
How many?
14.
14. So he counts 14. So there's 22 total. So how many would be left, G?
8.
8. Okay. So 14, 22 left.
8.
6, 7, 8. Yeah. It's too early to do math. So, yeah. So we're going to get them set up today also, but we're going to start with my bed first, get that made, and then get going. So here we go.
I got their house ready.
Daddy,
Okay.
I put some in there and they're ready to go out.
Okay.
you gonna put chickens in there?
Just to carry them outside. Oh my gosh, there's a lot in there.
There's 14.
This ain't gonna be big enough.
They exploded.
There's 14 live animals in there.
Live animals?
Live chickaroos.
There's about
That's how many he counts. I don't know for
14
sure.
14 or 12.
Or 6. Or 100. I can't get these apart. So maybe I need a bigger container, huh?
I can get these apart.
We could put a few in there at a time, but we're gonna have to make trips probably. Here, Mason, come here. You're gonna block this side and make sure they don't come out. Mason, I'm gonna open this and you're gonna stick your hands in there and grab chicks.
Over there. In that black container.
I'm gonna count how many.
Mason, I want you to count them.
Okay, I'm gonna count. 1, 2. That's 12. There's 12 in here, Dad.
12.
Yep. That was right.
Back on.
He wanted to pee.
Hey, get out of there.
He wanted to pee.
That's poop, honey.
Mommy, can I taste a bit?
Now look at all that yellow on there.
Yeah.
When you go out in the garage.
Yeah.
Look at Dory's babies.
Yeah. These ones have more yellow.
Her babies have no
Mommy,
yellow.
2 more packs. We're about to have 14 today.
Look at her babies. It cannot be
Oh,
closer.
look, there's Mama Dory.
What? What? There's
Mama Dory.
No, there's no yellow.
But I'm telling you, is her sitting on it?
So we're going through and dipping their beaks in the water, and then we're putting them by the heat plate so they can get warm.
Do you flop and green is together? They don't really eat today.
Simmy.
I don't want Sammy to get some chips. Mason, look. Look, Tommy likes the dog scratcher.
Okay, so now we have Dory in here with her babies. How many does Dory have? 7? 7 babies. And then we have these new ones in here also. So we will leave these babies in here for the duration of like the 6 weeks until they're fully feathered out. So what will happen with Dory is she's actually been really good with letting us in there to get her food and water. She hasn't been like one of our other hens that we had that was very overly protective, which really isn't such a thing. It's just more of like, because we're not out in nature, we really need to be able to change their food and water without getting attacked. So because she's really good, we'll leave her in here for the next probably 2 to 3 weeks. And then we will eventually be, hi girl, she's looking at me. And then we'll eventually be moving or merging those 2 broods together because they're just so close in age. Like Dory's chicks hatched when? When did Dory's chicks hatch? Like just a few days ago.
Like 2 days ago.
Yeah. So just a few days apart. So we'll definitely be merging those 2 so that we don't have 2 separate ones to take care of. The minimal amount of like broods that we can have by merging them, the better. So anyways, that's an update for these guys. We're gonna continue on, and I need to finish cleaning up and getting things ready for company to come over.
Oh, Doris. Like, what are you doing over there? My babies are on here. Water them. Then they have to get water.
Keep it lifted up.
Mommy, at one time.
What you
Mommy, you wanna know what happened? At one time, 3 were on our back at the same time.
The cabinet.
Wait, I was gonna. I said. Where are they sleeping at, Mom?
I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be a good idea.
I mean, it was 2 guys together, but
So one of the things that we majorly overlooked when we made modifications to this bathroom, apparently, so with Schumacher, this is a Schumacher build, apparently when you modify the shower in the tub for making it to where it's just an oversized shower, when you do the spa tub and the shower, then it basically like shortens your closet. So really this door should not be here because it's hard to get through here. I mean, there's a little bit of room here, like where you can kind of squeeze through, but there's really not much. So it's just very shallow, where the model actually had it extended back further. So it was like double the size. So that's definitely one thing that we overlooked when we made the modifications to that, and it was never said that it would get shortened. So anyways, I digress. So this is what we have to work with here, with just that room to get by right there, which not a big deal, but just not something that we actually thought out. So we actually went through and we added a second layer up here just so we could get our clothes in here. And I'm not a girl that has like a ton of clothes. Do I have a ton of clothes? Compared to most people.
No.
I mean, not that you would know how many clothes they have probably, but I mean, like watching shows and stuff, it seems like a lot of women have a lot more. Anyways, I don't think he's gonna agree with me per se, but I mean, I have just as much of a closet as you do. I mean, I have like almost half of this lower shelf that you do.
And the upper. Yeah.
But you have the upper too.
Yeah.
And you have a.
All right, we don't need to be talking about this. We don't need to be
Yeah,
talking about this.
let's figure this out. I mean, seriously, I have like half of the closet. He has half of the closet. I do have a whole upper shelf hanging, which would be close if he hung up all of the stuff that he has up there. Granted, I do have this lower
This is not
bin
a
down
competition.
here.
This is not a competition.
Whatever. Granted, I have this lower bin down here with folded clothes in it, but we're pretty similar. So for a girl, I would say that that's pretty good. Either he's got a lot of clothes or I don't have a lot of clothes. I've just never been like into like fashion stuff. Clearly, I just wear like what I want to wear. I don't really get into like trends and all those things. So anyways, yeah, I definitely don't have a ton compared to most women.
Is it so slow, Mommy? Yeah.
Did you? It's good.
Do you leave out a quarter on this? Leave out a quarter?
Yeah. Good. Thanks, dearie. Cheers.
Yes, Mom, thank you so much. Thanks, Mom.
Okay, so I think now we're gonna just get these jalapenos processed. I got part of them processed the other day, but I was having really bad like cramping, so I had to stop. So we're gonna finish cutting the jalapenos, and then I do have the sugar already prepped in the pan from the other day as well. I just kind of covered it to make sure no flies or anything got in there. So we're gonna go ahead and get the cowboy candy done as well. Mm-hmm. What do you have for a job?
Yeah. What can I do?
You can put these jalapenos in here and rinse them off. Okay. Okay. Okay, now what I need you to do is those onions and those bags over there on the table.
Yeah.
I need you to peel those. Down underneath the liquid. That's for like flour and sugar, but we're doing a liquid with apple cider vinegar, so we go down underneath in the cabinet. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Did you get it? There it is. Okay, so find the 2 cup line on here. blue. See, it says 1 cup up, 2 cups.
So all the way
So all the way up. I'm gonna hold this while you pour it, or do you want to hold this while I pour it?
You.
Okay.
You. I'll do it in slow.
Okay.
And stop.
All right, good job. Okay, so that is gonna get, hold on, let me move my camera. But that's gonna get poured in that pot. Good job. Rinse the cup out and then you can put it back. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn this on. We're gonna stir this up. We need to get some cheese, or double check in that garage first and then go get mozzarella. And
Maybe only one.
okay, so I'm gonna get these onions cut up here. I don't have near as much as I thought that I had, but nonetheless, before they go bad, I like to preserve them. So, do you think your brother's gonna want onion in his pizza tonight, or your dad?
I think they both like onion, yeah. Do you want onion on your pizza?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like onion on pizza
I
actually.
do too. So I'll chop this one up.
You're gonna do like the little ringlets of onion?
I was gonna just do this in half and then just do.
Yeah, perfect.
Mommy, I got 2 more. I got 3 more, but you wanna know what happened? I thought I only got 2 because I did this. I swiped it. I swiped it, it was gone. I was like, how is it not shocking? Because I didn't see it on there. I thought it was like went away, but it shocked. It just took a second for it to
Oh, really?
shock. Then, so I got 3 more, so I got 4. 3 more on that side.
Good job, babe. You're a fly slayer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the pizza tonight, I'm gonna leave them in these slivers like this and just put them in a container, and then I'll end up blending up the rest. I use this little, so this is actually for those cocoa bombs that you can do with like chocolate and marshmallows. But I like to use it because each one of these fits about like a half of an onion, or like a half a cup of onion. And so I like to use these as pucks and freeze them. And then I can just use them and take them out as I make recipes and cook dinner. So we're gonna get that in there.
No.
Okay, so this is dissolved. Okay, so let's get this mixed up here. Okay, and then we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of salt. There's one. Need to refill this. There's 2. Cover on it so all of the spicy doesn't come out into the air. So this is the Redmond salt. This and gray salt are the 2 best salts that you can possibly buy. Number 1 for the minerals, but number 2, the way that it's sourced. At least I believe that the gray salt is a fair trade item. But these ones are mined in America, in Utah, and it's not slave salt. So the pink Himalayan salt that you're buying is slave salt, and the like regular table salt, stop using it because it is not good for you. So when they say that salt is not good for you, they mean like that kind. And this, because of all the minerals that are in it, your body will thank you. And I buy these by the bags like this. You can buy it directly from Redmond's, or you can get it from Azure Standard, and I'll link the website below. And I do have a referral code that will save you and helps us. So yeah, definitely check it out. There we go. So you can see that some of these on the bottom are starting to turn color from the bright green. That's what you want. All right, y'all, that's about 10 minutes for the cowboy candy in the pan here. Let me show you. So they're all kind of turned. They're not that bright green that they were. We're gonna turn that off, and I need to finish up. I should have done that earlier, getting the jars hot in the canner there. So we'll wait for that, and then we'll get them canned up. All right, guys, so my phone died, and I got all this canned up. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add the juices to each of these jars, put the rings on, clean off the lids, put the rings on, and then I'll put them into my canner here. Let's get these all filled up. So I packed them with the jalapenos first, and then so I can get as much of the jalapenos in the jar, and then I go through and kind of backfill it with the juices here. Okay, so we got 9 of the smaller half pints, and then we have 3 of the pints. We're gonna let these sit until all of them pop, snap, crackle, pop, for probably for about, I would say at least 6 hours. They say to leave it for 24 hours, but once they pop, I'm just really gentle with them, and then I'll move them in a more secure location just so they don't get knocked down by the boys or myself. So yeah, we're gonna leave those, and that's a wrap for that.